Hey, what's up, y'all? So, I know I was talking smack about Mac in my last video, but I got myself an iMac. This is my first purchase of my own computer with my own hard earned money, okay? So, I'm very proud of myself. This is a good moment of my manhood because I'm 34, guys, so I'm glad I got my own equipment, and now I can make much better videos. I was seriously working on a 2012 MacBook Pro. And the screen was broken and it was very slow. This thing was only 4 gigs of RAM. So now things are better. So I'll just use iMovie for now, but maybe I'll save up and get Final Cut Pro if I, do whatever. But this iMac is the second. It's not the base model, it's the better edition, which I prefer, but it's still the 8 gigs of RAM, not 16, because I'm not going to do heavy gaming or heavy video editing, because it's just me and my stupid face with some pictures. That's not too difficult. Anyway, hopefully my videos will get better. I do want to talk about the movie Dune really quick. I saw it, excuse me, on the 24th of October, 2 days after it came out in 3D. Amazing. It's the greatest film of this year. Probably the last couple years. That with Joker and some other films. But anyway, what I liked about it was that it stayed true to the novel. It didn't try and be too woke, even though the novel itself is woke in a good way. Women are used as warriors, there's psychic powers, people use hallucinogens to expand their minds and become one with Earth, and it's really interesting book. I'm halfway through the book, but anyway, the film itself, y'all have to see it. And I got HBO Max, so I've seen it like a couple times. I have a VR for my PS4, so I can put on the VR headset and watch HBO Max that way. So it feels like the cinema. But I admit I'm going to go back and see it in IMAX because 3D is great and all, but the screen was normal. I want to see it on a huge screen, and I don't care if it's 2D. I wish it was 3D and on an IMAX. I mean, who'd have thunk, right? But I guess we don't have that right now. Or if we do, let me know. Anyway, I grew up with the 1984 edition film of Dune, so I mean, I liked it. So a lot of people don't, but if you grow up on it, you do like it. I will admit the Baron kind of terrified me as a kid when I first saw that scene. The first scene. I'm sorry, it's one of the only scary scenes that traumatized me and has always stayed with me. And it's very hard for me to watch the scene. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe because the Baron's kind of gay, so it's a little kind of rapey. Anyway, besides that, Dune is awesome, and I cannot wait for part 2, which is coming out October of 2023, which will give people plenty of time to, read the books and talk more about it. Anyway, this is the 1080p camera. iMac finally has a 1080p camera. I made a couple videos back in the day with the 720p, but it's just so dark and glary. It's like, what's even the point? So I'm glad they upgraded the camera to 1080p. But my iPhone 13, luckily, has 4K if I want to do that. So I can still do that on my own if I want to, set up a thing and use these cameras and not the front-facing camera. Anyway, I only spent the money on technology so I can use it for spreading the truth. Y'all know me. I'm not like a super materialistic person in my philosophies, but I do have a lot of gadgets. I'm Aquarius. I'm sorry. Oh, and I got the blue Mac, by the way. It's the upgraded model, but it's the blue one still, because just like this shirt, and I actually wore my Apple shirt in in honor of them when I used to work for them back in 2007, 2008, when I was selling the first iPhone, and now it's all the way to iPhone 13. Things change. Anyway, so far I love this iMac. The camera's great. It's super thin. And luckily my room setup has it to where I can still see the back when I come in through my door, because I have this little portable adjustable desk just next to my couch, and then you walk in, it's my couch and the desk, and then my work computer back in the corner. So I can still see the beauty of this back. And by the way, it's such a dark, strong, crisp, solid, deep blue. That's what I would call it, a deep blue. Okay, it's kind of like as blue as this, but not with stains on it and stuff. Anyway, y'all can see with the 1080, I have gray hair, so y'all are gonna have to cope with any more physical ailments that I have, because I'm in my 30s and not my 20s anymore. And hopefully I'll still be making videos, not making money, but still spreading truth. Anyway, go see Dune if you haven't seen it. Go watch it on HBO Max for $7.99 a month or whatever, and then watch The Matrix when that comes out, and then cancel your subscription in January if that's really a thing for you. Anyway, once again, this is more of a testing out video than like a true video because I'm just so excited I have a better camera. Y'all take it easy.